You know what the saddest thing in the world is? It's not that you broke up with your missus 3 weeks ago, it's not that there's still poverty in the world, it's that there's twats on the internet who cannot tell left from right, who are convincing you that you need to live a perfect life. Let me tell you something. I was in London 2 days ago, and I was sat in Victoria Station. It was busy, there was people everywhere, from all walks of life, all different countries, everyone's got a different direction going about their day, really busy, walking around, and I sat there and I couldn't help but think, no one has a fucking clue what they're doing. Everyone is just winging it as they go along. You know, every sodding YouTuber who's ever made a video about why you should quit social media has said this same thing. Probably because it's true. That social media is not a representation of reality. Let me tell you something as well, just in case that didn't sink in. A 10-minute video on YouTube is not an active representation of that person's life. Someone's Instagram account is not an active representation of that person's life. Like, everyone's winging it. This has probably been my biggest realisation over the past year. Everyone is winging it. No one has a clue what they're doing. They're just making it up as they go along. But then you see people on the internet who paint this persona that they're not doing that and that they have got everything figured out. If you ever hear someone say that they've got everything figured out and you just need to follow what they're doing, instantly distrust them. Instantly get naked, run to their house and just slap them across the face. You've been fed this idea that you need to live a perfect life. I'm going to challenge you in this video and I'm literally going to tell you, live a messy life. I made a video a few weeks ago calling out success YouTubers because their definitions of success aren't your definitions of success. Now, you probably want to live a perfect life and live the life of this person that you see on social media who seems to have everything figured out because you've adopted their value set or their set of values or their definitions of success and what they want in life. What the fuck do you want in life? Like, stop living as a slave to all of these people. If I was a fly on the wall for your life and I video recorded it in the same way as a director would shoot a film, what would I see? Would I see you just sat there on your phone most of the time, absorbing the lives of other people, or would you be going out and doing some main character shit? Now, live a messy life. That's what I'm going to say. Because you're too good for perfection. We're too good for perfection. It's impossible. You cannot achieve perfection, so stop trying to achieve it in the lens of what some other twat is doing. Live a messy life. Now, that doesn't mean you're a disorganised mong who cannot arrive on time whenever you make plans with someone. Not like that at all. Live a messy life means that you understand that everyone is winging it, that you're winging it, and that from now until the day you die, you will be continuously winging it, and from the time now until you were born, you've always been winging it. Understand that you are continuously winging it. Yeah, you can have ideas and direction and goals and all of that stuff for the future, but without situational awareness to act within the moment right now, fuck your plans. They're not going to happen. That's why I made a video the other day saying excellence is the next 5 minutes, because I fall into this trap a lot. I cannot tell you how many times I've made plans for my life and they've never come to fruition. Why? Because I sat there fantasizing about the plan and never actually did anything about it. Ooh, I'm a bit pumped. There's an Islamic saying, tie up your camel but pray to Allah. Brilliant. I'm not Muslim, I'm Christian. Fair play to the boys. I would say something like, you make a plan and God laughs. All of these plans, look at your silly little plans. All of these plans that you have made. Yeah, okay, they might be good and based on, like, you want to improve your life. But are you doing things now? Are you doing the things now that you actually want to do? You know, let me tell you something else as well. As I do the Andrew Tate thing. No. Whenever I see someone do that, I think, you fucking bellend. There are hardly any YouTubers or people on the online realm, influencers, who show an ounce of vulnerability to say, do you know what, guys? I've got all of these subscribers, I've got all of this money coming in, but I tell you what, I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing. Come along with me on the journey. No, because part of what people convince themselves the job of a YouTuber is to convince you that they've got everything figured out, so you can think, oh, they've got everything figured out, and then you buy their course or whatever they're selling. Now, I'm not crapping on the idea of selling courses, because I think some of them can be quite valuable, but stop believing that everyone has it figured out. When you're next at your job, when you're next in a social situation, have a little look at the people around you and you will realise, bloody hell, we're all clueless. So, live a messy life. Again, doesn't mean be disorganised, still means be disciplined and have organisation and be punctual and all of that stuff. Where's my scarf? It just means that you emphasise situational awareness in your life to actually wing it better than how you're currently winging it. So yeah, stop striving for perfection in the lens of other people's values and metrics and ideas of success. If you're a young boy watching, if you're a young man watching this, if you're a young woman, probably not a young woman because 95% of my audience is male, but if you're here, love, it's brilliant to have you here. Stop looking at these other women on Instagram thinking, oh my God, they're so beautiful and they know everything that they want to do with their life, thinking that you want to emulate them. You've been sold a dream from these people. They're not living the lives that they actually show most of the time. If you're a young man, stop looking at these other men who have got their life figured out financially and all this stuff. Like, yeah, maybe they do have things a lot better than you, but they're not you. Like, they haven't got your brain. They haven't got your value set. They haven't got your uniqueness. So yeah, live a messy life and just wing it a little bit better. Rant over.